Welcome back to Active Sniffer. I'm your cybersecurity guide and bug bounty hunter. Today we are dive into exciting challenge from the Hack This site. Get ready for some real-world hacking experience as we uncover the hidden password in the unreadable file. Okay, imagine this. You have just discovered the hidden treasure chest, but the key is concealed in the random unknown location. Sounds like a thrilling, right? Today we are on the similar quest to find the obscure password file. Let me show you the today's lab. So you can see here I'm in the HackThisSite and already level 7 we finished and we are in the level 8. Here you can see the password is yet again hidden in the unknown file, and for this lab you have the requirement knowledge of SSI, which is known as a server side include. And with this you can see the concept of dynamic HTML executed by the server rather than the browser. Means, let's say here if you able to type something which is HTML concept, then it will execute not by the browser but in background able to execute by server. So let's go inside. So here is the scenario. Our friend Sam thinking the hiding password with an unpredictable name is a genius idea. But guess what? Sam's daughter Stephanie recently learned PHP and she might be talented, but right now she don't have any idea about security. Our mission is what? To exploit this setup using the SSI server side include. So what is server side includes? Here I just have some reference for understanding as a basic. When you want to execute something from your input, that will not just run in the browser, but in backend it will execute by the system or server or program files. Then we are able to type this kind of special character or number and alphabetic also. So guys, here I'm only focusing on the solving the lab. If you want to know more about SSI or what kind of advanced possibility for this injection, you can comment it below. We can discuss about that in the separate video. So now we just need to find the format. Which kind of format I can type here so that it will execute what I want. So first of all, understand here what it is saying. The Sam has saved the unencrypted password file in this path. If you notice properly, it's a slash variable www.hackthisSite.org HTML missions basic and 8. And if you notice here, see the path or try to compare HackThisSite.org mission basic 8, HackThisSite.org HTML mission basic 8. Now understand, if you have little bit idea about the web server or web services, then it is by default published from this folder slash variable www, and if it is a single website, then it is by default having in this folder HTML. But nowadays, because cloud booming, people also able to provide multiple web services with one web server. So on that case, it's in the variable www, not directly HTML, but here you can say domain name and then HTML. So now try to compare this format. Variable www domain name HTML. Variable www domain name and HTML. That means directly, indirectly, this website what we are visiting is the same wherever I can open this page. So now what we need to do? We just need to type a normal input, like it is saying enter your name. So we'll do simple input. Remember simple things, guys. Whenever you want to find any vulnerability bug from any kind of website or platform, then you need to check in 3 different ways. One simple thing, what? Input as a normal user and try to analyze output. That means right input and right output should be visible. Then try to give some wrong input and try to see according that wrong input, wrong output, or it is giving some error or what kind of changes. Then let's say if both are working fine, then you need to try to inject manipulate input where we can do our task. So let's try to type here simple. Your name it is saying. So I'm typing Nikunj and submit. What it is saying, your file has been saved. Please click here to view the file. That means what? Remember that Stephanie PHP program. Right now where I am, level 8.php file. And it is having some click here button. Let me click. So what it is saying? That Nikunj, your name contains 6 characters. You can see guys, here 6 character I type, that is counting. That means in background, PHP working. And some effect also there. It's not like just a name, but also they run some code or program and counting the name. But where? Analyze here. Some random name.html, and it is inside the temporary folder, and that temporary inside the 8. And where our password file? It's in here 8 number. So I'm going back one more time. So I am in the 8. So now what we need to understand, that whatever I'm writing here, that is having some extra effect, but not in the same folder, somewhere inside the TMP folder. So first of all, let me try to check here that instead of typing name, can I able to run the command? So for that, just remember before few seconds what I told you. This kind of character, if we are able to type, that means SSI possible. So let me just try. I'm typing here less than, hyphen, exclamation mark, again hyphen, greater than, that kind of just random. What I told you, wrong input. Okay, first we type the right input and we got the right output. Now I'm typing wrong input. Let me check. So still it is showing that your file saved, and click here. And we are able to see this. And it is saying 15 character. Now check here properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's only 9, but telling 15. That means now it is giving wrong output, but also it is a good thing that we are able to type this kind of character. So coming back one more time. And now let me try to type actually SSI to run the command. For that, you can see here this kind of character, but with some format. So here I have format for you. If I want to type some command with the SSI concept, then this is the format. We need to use less than, exclamation mark, double hyphen. Then we need to use the exec keyword with the hash. And then we need to type cmd is equal to, and here you need to type your command. And then followed by same to closing, like here double hyphen without exclamation. So now this format I will copy and let me paste here only. And instead of this your Linux command, let me type a normal ls command. Ls command is for list. And let me check, is this format can I able to run? Submit. Yes, it's taking as an input. Now we need to check it is keep as it is normal text or it is actually run the ls command. Let me click here. And you can see guys, here we have lots of different HTML files. That means it is showing actually list. I just type this format, but it is not showing here that you type this. Previously, if you remember, when I type this less than hyphen exclamation and this kind of something, then it is showing that you type this. But now if I type this, it is not showing. That means here ls actually acting as a command. So now we just need to find what? The unpredictable password file. Now remember guys, our file is not here. This all name is look like unpredictable. That is just for confusing. Why? Because it is showing the list of temporary folder, not the actual that folder list where we have password. Let me take you back. So you can see it is saying where? In the basic 8, not after 8 inside the temporary. That means I need to run the ls command in the different directory location. So for that, I keep one Linux machine on for you so I can explain this concept. Here you can see I make a same path like HTML, mission, basic and 8. If I try to go to temporary folder, TMP. That also I created. Okay, it is a ready-made just for your explanation. So I'm here, and if I run the ls command, I can see this stephanie.php. So that file actually running here. Again, this is not the HackThisSite website. It is just demo created. So I can explain that your file actually running in the TMP folder, while I want to see the list of 8 number folder. So for that only ls will not work. I need to type ls and double dot. What this double dot will do? It will try to show you parent directory list. So I am here and running the ls command. It will show the temporary list. If I type double dot, then it will go to parent directory, which is 8, and it will show the list of 8. Let me put enter. So you can see we are getting this kind of some files, and same format we have in our HackThisSite Lab. So what I do here, just put a space and double dot. So now only ls command will not run, but ls command run with the double dot. Submit. Again it is saying your file save. Click here, and you can see guys, this time we see small list because it's now 8 number folder list. And in this case you can see we have index.php, which is normally default index file, or you can say home page. Then it is our level 8 PHP, and then TMP folder. Same format I ready for you can see index.html level 8 and temporary folder. Here it's a Kali OS, so it's showing color, while website only have normal text, so it is showing this way. So this file is not for us, but what the lab, what the mission, that unpredictable file having a password. So this is look like some unpredictable file name. So just copy this and try to open this file, but not here, because this is already different file. Remove this, and not inside the TMP. Okay, here our target is what? In the 8 number folder, there is unpredictable file. That name I find, and now just press enter. Try to load this file, and we have some keyword or alphabetic and number. That is maybe a password. Let's see. Copy. Going back. One more. And let me check here. I'm just pasting and submit. Bingo! We crack it. The hidden password is right there. Great job everyone. See how simple and fun that was. By understanding the basic concept like SSI and analyzing the scripts, we can uncover the hidden information. Okay, so guys, what we done here with the ls double dot, the kind of things where we are in the different directory but try to see other directory data. That is also have some high level effect in the bug bounty and pen testing, which is known as a directory traversal. If you also want to know this in more better way, again you can comment it below. We'll create a separate detailed video for directory traversal kind of bug. This lab was great way practice real world hacking skill in safe environment. If you enjoy this practical, hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more exciting cybersecurity content. Keep practicing, stay curious, and I will see you in the next video from the Active Sniffer. We'll meet on the next excited lab.